Hey folks, it's Alex here at Hankster's Hot Rods. We're at the Homer City, Pennsylvania location with yet another gorgeous new arrival here. This is a 1968 Chevy Chevelle SS396, a true SS396 that is brought to us through consignment. As you can see, it's got a gloss red exterior finish, and you do have a semi-gloss black underneath your side molding trim there. All your bright work, including that side trim there, is in good shape, all straight and polished up real nice. You can see the gaps front and back of the door are nice and even as well. And you do have a driver's side polished chrome side view mirror on this car. We'll take a look at the interior. You've got black on black, goes with the exterior theme. Nice contrast. And that interior is in overall pretty good shape. You do have a Hurst T-handle shifter there, set of aftermarket secondary gauges in front of the shifter. And all the bright work on the interior is in good shape as well. We'll work our way to the rear of the car. You can look down the side and see it is nice and straight. And as we come to the rear, take notice that all of our bright work, tail light bezels, chrome rear bumper, and the polished aluminum along that tail panel there is all in very good shape. And the trunk lines up well. That rear glass is in decent shape. The chrome trim around it is in good shape as well. And we'll go ahead and pop the trunk here. Take a peek inside. The underside is painted that same gloss red as the exterior. The inside of the trunk, however, is your typical GM spatter style finish. And you can see all the trunk floor is the correct stamped steel metal there. I don't see evidence of any patches. And overall, that trunk is in great shape. Rubber seal on the opening here is soft and pliable. And we'll come along to the passenger side. Once again, looking down the side, it's nice and straight. Looking at our gaps front to back of the door, they're even. And all the bright work on this side is in good shape, from the wheel well moldings up to your window trim. Everything is polished up and straight. We'll take a peek at the interior from our passenger side. Can't beat the black on black for these old Chevelles. It just works very well. And of course, you've got your rubber bump stops on the door, and the door seal is soft and pliable. You can see we've got the chrome fender mounted antenna there, the 396 side marker lenses. And as you come to the front of the vehicle, you can see that SS396 emblem in the grille there. All the bright work from your chrome bumper to your headlight bezels is in good shape. And looking up at the hood, it lines up pretty good. Your windshield is in good shape. Trim around it is in good shape as well. Now we'll take a look under the hood. You can see the underside of the hood is finished in the same gloss red as the exterior. Your engine bay is more of a flat black. As far as your powertrain goes, that is actually a 454 big block Chevy, and paired to it is a Muncie M22 4-speed manual transmission. As far as your upgrades on that 454, you do have a Holley Street Warrior 600 CFM carburetor, along with a more modern HEI style ignition system with an Accel super coil. And other than that, you just have some cosmetic upgrades, such as your chrome air cleaner lid, your polished chrome valve covers. You got polished chrome on the water pump and the alternator. Overall, it's a neat and tidy engine bay, and everything looks to be in good shape. That should about wrap things up for the exterior part of this vehicle. As always, if you're looking to add any upgrades or make any changes to, say, this car or another one of our vehicles on the website, feel free to reach out to us and we'll get back to you with a quote on such work. Now what we'll do is we'll get this Chevelle back on the lift, raise it up, and take a look at the underside. Now we've got the Chevelle up on the lift, we'll do an overview of the underside. Starting up front with your suspension, it's going to be all your factory standard equipment. Your upper and lower control arms are those original stamped steel components, and all of your ball joints and such have been checked over and are in good working order. As far as your brake system, you've got disc in the front, drum in the rear. It is power brake and power steering. And for your powertrain, that is a 454 big block Chevy. Paired to it is an M22 Muncie 4-speed transmission. As I look at our engine and transmission at this moment, they are free and clear of any leaks or drips. As these classics go, there's always a chance of those things popping up. I do want to mention as well, our frame and our cross member in the front, all straight and solid. Same with our frame rails leading into the center of the vehicle. Looking at the cross bracing and the floors in general, everything looks to be in good shape. I do see evidence of some patchwork that has been done on the passenger side, but it looks like it was done using the correct style metal and using the correct method. As far as the floor in the rear here, everything looks to be original and in good condition. And there's no heavy undercoating on this car, so you can really see just the raw condition. It does have a full dual 2.5-inch exhaust that leads back to some chambered mufflers that go up and over the axle. As for our rear end here, that is a Chevy 8 3/4 12 bolt. It is a POSI unit, and it's got a 350 gear ratio. As for our rear suspension, that's going to be all your factory standard equipment. You do have some boxed in trailing arms here. You do have a 7/8 inch sway bar in the rear with an 1.25 inch sway bar up front. So you will have a little bit of increased handling performance with this car, having those small upgrades there. As I look at the condition of our floor leading into the trunk from the back seats, everything appears to be in good shape. I don't see any evidence of any patches done back here. Frame rails leading up and over the rear axle, all straight and solid. Leading up to the tail panel, everything looks nice and straight there, and your quarter panels come down to a nice crisp edge. Everything is in good shape under this car. You do have a polished chrome rear diff cover there, and the gas tank is in good shape. I don't see any dents or dings on it either. You can see that exhaust, the full dual 2.5 inch, comes up and over that rear axle and out with some chrome polished oval tips. Overall, the underside of this car is very well taken care of. Now we'll lower it down to the ground and fire up that 454.